Hey kids, it's Englentine here with Marvel Generations, the Iron Man. What was this one called? The Armor or something like that? I forget there's an actual title to these. I just call them like Marvel Generations, Thor, Wolverine, whatever. I forget that there's actually like the Best or the Thunderers. I think this one's the Armor. Anyway, the good news is if this was really garbage, I would be doing a page by page, which I will not be doing of because this is absolutely freaking forgettable. I mean, I wish I wanted to tear into this page by page, break down everything, go through all the dialogue, point out all the mistakes. Oh, I love doing that. I like Joker, but the truth is this is boring as heck. I mean, some people say, yeah, it's like watching paint dry. Nah, because usually if you're watching paint dry, you did it with a friend and now you're eating pizza. This is like watching paint dry without the pizza. So anyway, the story here has Riri Williams going into the future this time and meeting Tony Stark, who is now the Sorcerer Supreme because, hey, technology and magic are the same thing, right? No, they're not. And I understand where they're coming from because they have that whole thing about, at some point we're going to come into a time when technology is so advanced it seems like magic, and some think we're in that time. But that still doesn't mean technology is magic. So they tried to sell that to us. Another thing they tried to sell is, well, okay, while she's there, basically, for the first, 15 pages, it's, oh, I'm glad to see you. How did we get here? You know how we've been like, oh, I wish they would explore how they got there a little bit more. Why are they time traveling? Well, this book does. 4 pages. And it's just the same dialogue over and over again. But they never come to an answer. So it's just, and because they don't want to give Riri Williams too much of her future, Tony Stark talks in a lot of vagueness. Anyway, Vegas. Anyway, so there's not a lot of story going on for half the book. And it's just boring. And then finally they get to the point. Well, when I time traveled, I found it was a purpose. I need to learn this, and maybe you need to learn something. And it ends up being the story of Zaphod Beeblebox. I don't know if you guys remember the story where they go into this one place and to find out where they fit in the universe. Zaphod Beeblebox goes in, and I'm not going to tell people about this reference. You either get it or you don't. He goes into this thing to find out what his purpose in the universe is, and he finds out he's the center of the universe. That is this story for Riri Williams. She goes to the future only to find out that she's as great as she's been told when she's in the present. So what's the difference? She did not need to go to the future for that message because Brian Michael Bendis has been shoving that right up her touche since the freaking beginning. There's no conflict here. There's no drama here. There's no new revelation. We've been hearing about how great Riri Williams is since issue number 1. So I'm sorry I'm really sorry that while this is the worst message of all of them, even Wolverine, which I count to be the worst of the generations, had a decent message. Laura went back to the present with the idea that Logan can be a good father, but the reason why he isn't is because he's afraid of the danger he brings to his children. So there was a message there. This one is literally, well, Riri, you are the greatest. Congratulations. Ha 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 ha. Go forth and live with this information, and I hope you can handle it from here on in. And my goodness gracious. I have a feeling that Brian Michael Bendis' fat material is just pictures of Riri Williams all over his room. Seriously. What is the deal with this? Give her some conflict. Give her some drama. Give us something to do whenever we're reading one of those books. Or just not. I mean, why don't we... I'm glad that they say they're bringing back the classic characters, and I really hope it works out, because as written, this book shows no promise of Riri Williams becoming a full-fledged character. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Have you read Marvel Generations, Iron Man, Ironheart, Armor, whatever they're calling this thing anymore? I don't care. This has sucked the motivation out of me. It's Jesus, Lord in heaven. So yeah, if you like this, tell me why. Please tell me where I'm wrong. And yeah, maybe I should have done a page by page, but I honestly could not get the motivation up. I just think that there was no effort to this whatsoever. It's like the anti-Deadpool. Maximum effort. No, it was more like minimum. I don't care. Whatever. Somebody will try. Actually, the art was not bad. It was kind of the pseudo painting thing. That's one good thing about it. I just wish there were other good things. It would be nice for them to have started some sort of conflict for Riri Williams at this point. Just say, hey, you know what? Things are going to get hard for you from here on in, and you really don't want to know about it. Go. I don't know. So anyway, what did you think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like this video, click like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you don't miss anything. Also, head on over to VidMe Patreon. And if you don't mind, if you do like these videos, you want to help us out, just drop $1 into the till. We do have patron-only content, so there is something you're getting for your money. And thank you very much. And everyone, thank you very much for watching.